It's a David Ornstein bomber.
What's up, everybody? Listen, you're looking at a disgrace right here. Disgrace in human form. This guy. Why am I a disgrace? Because I postponed happy hour to from Sunday to Monday, and I don't think we've ever had a happy hour on Monday. We've definitely done one on Saturday, one on Sunday. I think a few on Saturday and one on Sunday, but never on a Monday. There's always a first. And I think the most important thing is that the happy hour happens. And I want to welcome you to happy hour number 139. Where's the air horn? I'm a disgrace. Clearly, I'm prepared, as you can see. There was some extenuating circumstances. That's why I had to postpone a show that's traditionally on Fridays at 10 p.m. And yeah, but I guess we can start from just me saying my apologies, and I hope that they are accepted. It's a sad hour, says Javid. Stratford says, he says during working hours, hey man, once in a while you gotta you gotta turn your working hours into happy hours. You know what I'm saying? I'll let you figure out what that means. Big up to you, doctor in the building as well. You know what? You forgot your stream was supposed to happen midnight at UK time. I came back very late and I wanted to do it, but I was just so tired. And I was like, this is not the day. This is not the day. Anyway, today is the day and we are here. So big up yourself, man. I hope that you're doing good on this lovely November 10th. Monday, November 10th. My God, this year is flying by quickly. And yeah, I hope that you're enjoying the end of the year and already thinking about next year or taking it one day at a time, because sometimes a yearly outlook on time is a social construct. Just like time is a okay. Let's not go that route. I was gonna dig myself deeper, but young puppy said you're forgiven. Let's not talk about how time is a construct. But okay, what's not a construct is how we managed to get a point over the weekend. Not only that, but there were some interesting results that we have to talk about. Obviously, Brentford surprised Newcastle with a 3-1 thumping. In the back. That's crazy. Brentford doing that to Newcastle to make sure that Newcastle still stays near the relegation zone, you know. This Champions League team, it's crazy to think about Eddie Howe and how he's underperforming in the Premier League and nobody's talking about it. It's just accepted that, well, you know, they got raided. Isak was taken. And and that's it. Like, that's a little unfair if you ask me. There is not enough media spotlight on Newcastle is all that I'm trying to say, and Eddie Howe and how they're underperforming in the Premier League. Because if you look at the Premier League table, They are really, really, really just above the relegation zone. This was when I checked it yesterday, and I don't think it's changed that much. Yep, that's sitting on 14th. Okay, still West Ham, that's in 18th in the relegation zone, has 10 points. So effectively, if Newcastle lose that next game, West Ham and Nottingham Forest inch closer to them, and they could like we could easily see Newcastle in the relegation zone if they continue in this form. You know what I mean? Craziness. Anyway, but that's just one result from the weekend that was kind of surprising. Another Crystal Palace and Brighton drew 0-0, and Forest beat Leeds 3-1. But more importantly, Manchester City thumped Liverpool 3-0. If you had to choose blue pill or red pill, blue pill being Man City pill, red pill being Liverpool pill, I think at this point, gun to your head, you got to pick one. I think most people in this community would pick Manchester City winning the Premier League title race, over Liverpool, if it had to be one of the two. And this significant win by Manchester City over Liverpool makes Man City really, really just slide right there, right behind Arteta, saying, knock, 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 I'm right behind you, Mikel. And this is typical of Man City, where they don't get in the limelight too soon, because there comes a pressure that you have on you if you start leading if the gap between first and second is like 9 points. Once it gets to double digits, you start having inherent pressure on you, and you don't want that too early in the Premier League race. It's crazy. It's like literally a long distance marathon where you want to just be in position to be like, when it's time to sprint, you can get to the front. And that's the typical Pep Guardiola playbook, really. And we are seeing Man City right now sitting right behind Arsenal. And I think this victory over the weekend really is symbolic of also Liverpool relinquishing the title, because I don't think they're going to defend it. And I actually feel like I saw also somebody just said that in the football community. It must have been Roy Keane or something. He was like, yeah, Liverpool are not going to win the title. And I think I have to agree with him. I don't know what you think about it. Do you think it's too early, too soon to be calling that Liverpool have given the title away to either City or Arsenal? Sunderland, or maybe Chelsea. I don't know. Sunderland. It feels like Sunderland eventually will come crumbling down. I don't know. I'm just curious. We're just 11 games in to the season, and it's a very interesting Premier League table. Let me just quickly show you, because this is what I am looking at as we're talking, and we're going into a 2-week international break, and it's nice to see Manchester United in the first page. You don't have to accept cookies to see Manchester United, and it feels good, don't it? Look at that. Sitting nicely at 7th place is the team that was 15th. And who's on 15th right now? Fulham. But we are also above Liverpool, We got the same goal difference, but we're above Liverpool, which is really, really, really comforting to see. As Javid says, lose a poo. Big up to Obs, by the way. Thank you for joining. It is not Friday. It is Monday, but it is, a happy Monday. So it's a happy hour. Come on, Obs. Work with me. I'm going to put the link in the chat in a moment, but I want to know, these are a couple of things that I'm interested in. I wanted to look at Ruben Amorim's post-match presser, because I did not see that. I also, in the spirit of happy hour, we do have a Kahoot, but I feel like we can save the Kahoot for a little later on. But you know what I mean? The link is in the chat. It's a free flowing show today. There's also a Fabrizio. Okay. This one is not negotiable. We got to check it because it's a Fabrizio update from 54 minutes ago. As you can see on my screen, we have to see what Fabrizio was saying.
Today's video by mentioning the situation of Liverpool, a really difficult moment for Liverpool in Premier League, especially in Premier League, because in Champions League they've been able to fix the situation by beating very well Real Madrid, playing a very good game at Anfield. But despite the recent good results also against Aston Villa, so a different trend for Liverpool, well, against Manchester City, Liverpool were not performing. Liverpool were in a difficult situation. They lost 3-0, a very complicated game for the Reds, and it's important to
call it how it is. They got rinsed. The Manchester City mopped the floor with Liverpool. An onslaught has been exposed, and now it's time for the Scousers to finally enjoy and sing the damn song that we sung last year,
for Liverpool, the 5th defeat in the last 6 games. So
for sure,
a big impact also in terms of numbers, also in terms of stats for Liverpool. Imagine they already lost more games in the Premier League this season compared to whole last season.
Hey! Can you please say it for the people at the back, Fabrizio?
Games in the Premier League this season compared for Liverpool. Imagine they already lost more games in the Premier League this season compared to whole last season.
Wow.
After spending important money in the summer. So it's been a complicated start of the season for Liverpool. But what we can say is that the information arrives very clear. Liverpool keep backing the manager Arne Slot. Liverpool keep supporting.
For how long though? Big up, Pav. Big up yourself. This is crazy. How long is this gonna continue? At some point, they're gonna have to pull the plug and say, "Listen, Onslaught, thank you for the title, but like, there's something wrong."
Nah, bro, keep him there. What are you on about?
No, bro, you can't fire the players, all the players. So you got.
Nah, bro. You know how teams used to say, you know how like when we were in the dumps, well, we're still in the dumps, but remember back in the Oli days, the Mourinho days, where they were begging the clubs to keep Oli, and like the fans were singing Oli at the wheel, yeah, and all that. Like the rivals were singing Oli at the wheel.
Yeah.
Nah, keep Slot in, bro. Keep him here. You just won your title, man. Believe. Trust your process, man.
That's the process,
You just spent 500. You just spent 500 mil for that guy. You know what I mean? Let him cook, man. Let him cook. Right now, the only thing that's cooking is his last few follicles on his head. But
listen,
better baking soda and coconut milk. Might have a full set of hair, bruv.
Bro, at some point.
And before we carry on, no, stop. Before we carry on, you absolute disgrace. Why are you doing the stream 3 days later than it should be?
I know, bro. I'm a disgrace, bro.
What bitches you been taking out on the weekend? What, like?
Hey, y'all, come look at this.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
All right.
Was the person worth it? Was the person or persons worth it?
Oh, no. It was work.
Oh, my God.
Is that what you call it? Is that what you call it nowadays?
No,
yeah?
I was working, guys. Okay, all right. Apologies. I said my apologies at the beginning.
Bro's postponed happy hour to working hours. You know, some people work a 9 to 5 here. You trying to get upset?
Hey, boss, do you want to hear? You're making excuses. Listen to this. I fell asleep last night at 8 o'clock, yeah? And I've been up since midnight, right? I couldn't sleep all night long. I'm still here working my 9 to 5. I'm still here working, bro. And I've been up since midnight because I couldn't sleep. Yeah, you couldn't do a little stream for an hour.
Listen. That work plus the back injury, it was just a lot to handle, Like, It's not what you think. My back is injured. I mean, ineffective. You know.
Well, I mean, that happens when you ain't been getting no action for a while, man. Like your spine's dusted,
or
bro.
too much action, man. You need to
I mean,
stretch
Nah,
before you get
I
into these
can't get on the
activities. I
pitch.
think.
You should have done your appropriate stretches before you got in there, bro. Like,
You need to send him your Pulsio link, the products, because he needs that on his back after he's getting into these activities. I think.
All right. But I can't get on the pitch. I can't even play a match, fam. So you know what I mean. So like, it really was like, you know, I couldn't do it. I really couldn't do it. I tried to do it at midnight, but it was tough. But we're here. That's what matters. Big up Pav, big up Stretford Elite, big up Omo, big up Connie in the building. Shout out, guys. You know what? Thank you for being here. You know, and we were watching Fabrizio. We were watching Fabrizio, and he's talking about Liverpool and how the board is still backing Onslaught, even though they've lost 5 and 6, which is crazy. And I was just asking Pav, like, how long is this gonna continue? Surely at some point they gotta pull the plug. You know, it's just a matter of like when, because there has to be a shock in the system, and you can't fire the players. So the manager is the next person that has to be fired.
if they drop into the bottom half, even at 10th or 11th, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're there, let's say mid-January / end of January, then they might think, right, like, we might have to get rid of this guy. We've just spent 500 mil. We need UCL ball. You don't spend 500 mil and not get the Champions League football. That's like some old fucking Vietnam kamikaze jet right there, bro. That man are kamikazeing themselves into the ground. And it's brother, I need to see it. See Liverpool, you see what you done wrong, man, you should never spend money. Never. You're better when you don't spend money. Yeah? Money, just, go do some good deeds around the world with it, You man go buy your 20, 30 mil players. That's what you're good at doing.
I think it probably had something to do with if they didn't spend it, like it was gonna be like a waste of like a balancing of books or something. I feel like because Liverpool haven't been spending the last couple of years, they just literally have been like our buys were just really like cost effective.
The most stupid thing they did is knowing that Van Dijk is aging. Someone's making mad noise. I think it's Canny. What you cooking, bro?
He's in the kitchen again.
What's up? You alright? What's happening, boys?
Is that you making all that noise in the background?
I'm trying to figure out what to cook, bro.
Yeah,
Shit.
I told you this man's trying to cook something, bro. But as I was saying,
I'm just trying to figure out what to cook, bro. I'm fine.
But as I was saying, they should have really fixed their spine properly, because knowing that Van Dijk's aging, Konaté's head's gone. Like, he wanted to leave to go to Madrid this season. But you shouldn't have waited till the end of the window to sign a centre back. They should have signed 2 centre backs. And Kirk is probably one of the biggest letdowns, because I thought that guy was a baller. Whether he's at the wrong team, I don't know, because he played more of a left wing back. He would have suited us more than he suits Liverpool. Right? And even Frimpong, they're signing players that don't fit their system. Frimpong is not a natural right back. He's an attacking right wing back / right mid or ringer. I've seen him play right wing for Netherlands. I've seen him basically play right mid for Leverkusen. What idiot at Liverpool thought this is our right back? Right back, getting this man to do defensive duties. Attacking wise, he's great.
He's great.
But now you're just left with Virgil van Bunda to do his thing at the back. On his ones. You got no DM. You've had no DM since Fabinho. Gravenberch isn't a defensive mid. He's a box-to-box midfielder. Endo's just there. Endo's there giving out ramen noodles for everyone, bro.
Bro, the way they probably justified the decision was that, like, okay, Trent was not good defensively. We just need somebody that's right, that can play the next best thing to Trent, offensively effective, and like can get up and down the pitch. And that's why they went with Frimpong. And to be honest, though, Frimpong has like he came in when we were playing them, like he gave Gakpo a very good cross that he should have scored.
Yeah. No, they're playing Frimpong as a backup winger, but like the comment said, Kai Cenat there. But I'm afraid with Liverpool, I think the worst of their losing streak is over. Like, I think they've lost 7 in their last 10 games, but all the next 5 games they're running, it's like I think 3 or 4 of the bottom 5. So they play like Forest, Leeds, Brighton, all this relegation for I think Wolves. So I think they can go 5 from 5 for the next. So I'm at least happy that I've enjoyed, Liverpool's downfall. We're above them. The fact that, they're all slot out and going after that bold fraud, because I think they've really capitulated. So it's just a matter of like, will they bounce back? And I think they will. We at least we've enjoyed it now, and the fun is probably going to be over.
So Stretford, you're saying the crisis for Liverpool is over, and
I mean, like,
back in the title race. Is that what you're saying?
I'm not saying back in the title race, but I'm saying I think they'll get at least 4 wins from the next 5. Like, if you see they're running.
Who are they playing? Who they got?
Let's look. All right.
Yeah, let's look. I remember it was Leeds, Brighton.
Next,
Forest.
Brighton and Forest won't be easy for them.
Forest first, and then they play Champions League game, PSV. Then they play West Ham. Away.
That'd be a dub. They should beat Leeds and West Ham, but Brighton and Forest
could
be banana skin.
They have Sunderland as well. Sunderland is not easy.
Well, for other people, but let's not include ourselves in that.
Yeah, of course, we're in a different bracket. Other people struggle there, but yeah, Arsenal as well, man.
Nice.
Yeah, beating promoted teams isn't for everyone.
See that Premier League table box, yeah? See the last 5 games. The only 2 teams that haven't got a nil in the last 5 games is us and Arsenal.
Yep. That is true.
But we're still shit. I'm still gonna say we're shit. We still play like shit, but
guys, just quick question, guys. These guys are the defending champs. What really happened to Liverpool? What's going on? Like,
they spent money, bro. Out of their comfort zone. They didn't know what to do, brother.
What's happening?
Too many cooks spoil the brough.
Hey Kenny, you know that one guy who gets a bit of peas and the first thing he does is go get hookers and crack, bro. That's what Liverpool does.
Yeah, it's like some people they invest it or they put money in the savings. Like, those guys on payday, they spend all their money in a week instead of trying to scatter it. Yeah, that's Liverpool, man. They just spend it all in that first week, that first night out. They got no money left.
I had a feeling because
before they were good youths, and then suddenly they got the what do you call it? What's that thing that the kids get like when they turn 18? They get that fund, innit? The savings fund from their parents.
The saving funds from the parents.
Yeah, as soon as they got that, but it was
buy the house scheme or something like that. I don't know.
But they went straight to the dealer, bro. Crack, weed, alcohol, hookers, everything, bro.
Hopium. Hopium.
It's crazy, the downfall. We love it, but I think like it's not gonna last forever. Like Stretford Elite says, like they have too much quality in that team for it to just like not crumble. I mean, for it to just continually just crumble and find themselves in like.
The worst thing is, like, I don't know if you lot all watched the Champions League game, but I thought they turned up really well. Like, don't forget, this Madrid team is good. They're top of La Liga. But I thought, guys like Conor Bradley, if like Gravenberch, McAllister, they all rose to the occasion. So it's amazing how they can, perform in the champs and just shit the bed in the Prem. It's like
Madrid have been dead in the Champions League.
Madrid have been dead in the Champions League. It's also to add, Pav, also the way Hans, what's his last name? The way he's picked Yeah, the way he picked his Madrid team that day, it
Xabi
was so
Alonso.
shit. It was like Javi, yeah. The way he picked his Madrid team was so shit. The guy put Camavinga as a right wing, man. Camavinga as a right wing because why? You wanted to add Bellingham to the squad and you couldn't bench Camavinga or Tchouaméni, bro. The lineup was dead, bro. Like super dead. So I don't know how that game can prove that Liverpool did well, or is it just Madrid that kind of were really, really bad?
No, I mean, you're saying they were bad. I think these games, you've got to, everyone's got to step up. I thought, they all stepped up, they all turned up. Like, you can say Madrid didn't have the best game. I don't think they necessarily did. But I thought they tried to contain Liverpool. And then, guys like, who was playing right wing? Vinny got locked up. Mbappe, he went hiding. I think he was offside. So,
do you know what Madrid?
Plan, it worked.
Right wing was Camavinga.
Madrid missed the most, is having that Cruz and what's his name, Modric partnership. They missed that because them two they'd create a lot, and they've never for a long time they've not had a solid back four because there's always someone injured. They'll either play what's my man's name, the Uruguayan. I forget his name.
Valverde.
Valverde. I'm forgetting name, but this is what happens to you when you're fucking nearly 20 hours sleep deprived. Start forgetting shit. But yeah, they'll play that man at right back. They'll play some other brother who's a left back at centre back. Yeah, they've got bare injury. They got to like start getting rid of some of these players that are just constantly getting injured, and they need to find a creator. That's why I think they're trying to get Adam Stiller, the new Tony Cruz. So maybe he can unlock.
United fans are twerking for this new Kroos guy. Everyone's saying, "Oh, it should be on his centre mid." I don't know about him.
I think he's good. I think he is a really good passer, but I think for our team we need pace, and he doesn't have pace. He's got the same pace as probably Cruz, and that brother was never fast. Stiller from Stuttgart.
Stiller.
Yeah, for me, he's not quick enough. Same as you, Pav.
If we need a passer with some sort of pace, then you might as well just go for Adam Wharton because he can cover the pitch, and he's obviously been around now. So
Stella should stay away from the Prem, bro.
Yeah, I don't want these.
No, Kani, like we just got Mbeumo and Cunha from the Prem.
I'm saying Stella should stay away from the Prem.
Oh, okay.
I think he should just stay away from Man United because we know what the memes are going to be, bruv. It's going to be
this exactly, man. Bro. Exactly. You know. Have you read my mind, bro?
the gods dealt him a bad hand, you know.
Yeah, dude.
The facial structures bit of a mad one.
I swear to God, bro, like if you're playing for Man United, no, don't do that.
Big up to Danny B, by the way. Shout out to you. And Kenny Fen TV says I would have kept Slot if he was our manager. That's crazy. I wouldn't do that. Anyway, let's continue with this Fabrizio update. Let's hear what he says.
Liverpool keep believing Arne Slot is the right man for this job, is the right man to fix the situation, is the right man to help this team perform after many signings, after many changes, after many different things compared to last season. And so Liverpool maintain their confidence in the manager. There is no contact with any other agent or representative of different manager. There is full trust in Arne Slot from the players and from the club. So the situation remains absolutely 100% under control, and Liverpool have absolutely no intention to change anything. That's important to clarify, as after the defeats, obviously some fans keep asking what's going to happen with the coach, what's going to happen with the club, what's going to happen with the Manchester United, guys. While I'm recording this video, is 2:30 p.m. in for sure in England, but still no official statement from Manchester United on the injury of Benjamin Sesko. My information, guys.
Do you guys think he faked the injury because he was having a bad game?
I'm not gonna say faked, but you know those ones where if you get nutmegged or you get skinned. and you got to sort of save your face. Like I don't know, maybe you play basketball, you get your ankles broken, you just got fake an injury. It's like one of
Hey,
those. It's like he's
Stratford, nah.
embarrassed.
The fact that we saw Morata legit do it this weekend with Kona, that's what they do. Your bro even said, "Look, sub me off. I ain't dealing with Mina today. Like, no, no, no,
I
no,
need
no.
to go shower. He just
I'm
said, "Let
not
me
dealing
go."
with
But but
this."
but you're saying sub him off. He didn't even get a sub. Like bro just walked off the pitch. This is why this is why it's even more embarrassing. Like I remember Wayne Rooney. Guys remember Wayne Rooney when he was injured, like, and
Yeah.
we had no more subs. We only had 3 subs back
And
then.
he still played. That's why
He
he's my
came.
goat.
He went to the change rooms, got his treatment with the physio, came back out limping, still 2 foot sliding, man. Like that's the kind of mentality I want my striker to have. We have this,
But
Facts.
do you know
Tesco
if
guy walking
Amarim
off with a little knee knock.
do you know if Amarim told his medical staff to get this guy off the pitch? Maybe they told him, "No, come off." Like
To get
you
on
don't know
10
the full
man,
story,
I don't know.
brother.
To
You
get
don't
on to
know
10
because
man, I don't know.
it's not
I literally just said I don't know.
it's not the same as it was before, where players are just. I've seen bare players with an injury stay on, but in recent
Yeah,
times, have you
same.
seen any player
I remember
where
Fabregas.
you don't see it? You
They
don't
thought
see it
Let me
anymore.
Fabregas
ask you a
fractured his
question.
leg.
Do you remember that time Martinez got injured against Liverpool when we had no subs? What did Amarim do? I think Amarim was in charge then, and then we stuck him up at striker. I think we had
Yeah.
10 men.
Yeah.
The game, I think the low got sent off.
Yeah.
And then
Even though
Martinez was injured.
I thought
We put him
Sesko
striker.
could have just stood on the halfway line, and if the ball come to him, just pass it along. But I don't know. It depends what they said to him, innit? Whether to go down the tunnel and get out of there. I don't know. Maybe it was bad. Like you
I
don't know,
think it
innit?
was Sesko saying it to him because if you see the body language of Sesko, soon as Van der Ven clatters him, he's like lying on the ground. Like he doesn't even get up until the medical stuff and he just walks
I
off the
think he
pitch.
was injured before that. When I said to KG yesterday, when a ball come over his head, I think it was like one of his first touches. He like extended his leg, the one that he was holding, to get the ball down, and you can see like a little niggle because he didn't run properly after that. And then I think it just got worse. So that's why his touches and when he had that chance before he got tackled, he wasn't great. It was like because he couldn't get in the position, but he should have just hit it first time with his right foot rather than
Yeah.
get closer.
You'd hope that like he learns from that moment because it's like you don't have that much time in the Premier League. If you're through on goal, there's somebody that's hunting you down to make it uncomfortable for you. So like any little sniff you get, you gotta be clinical, and hopefully he can learn from that. And I hope what Obbs is saying is not true. That like he's mentally broken, he's mentally like defeated because that's the path that on.
The worst thing with the mentality thing is I think Amarim set him up for failure since that Grimsby game. Because the Wolves have been out for him ever since they put him 10th to take that penalty. I already know, like, I was hearing it from all the rival fans, Arsenal, Liverpool fans saying, "Oh, why is your striker taking the 10th pen? Why is your striker, not offering himself for the first 5?" So I think whatever the situation is, whoever put Steshko 10th has already started him off on the wrong foot, and now every time, like. Like the messaging was that he got a muscle injury. I think Fabrizio said the day after. Then like 6 hours later, I'm hearing it's a knee injury. So I'm just already like understanding that there's whispers of things that aren't marrying up. Like I just think the situation with Sesko is there's Wolves out there to get him, and Amarim's not helping him by putting him in these situations where he can just get hunted by the media.
There was this sort of like race when we got so when Arsenal got Gyökeres, we got obviously Sesko, and like Gyökeres wasn't fully fit, but Arteta started just playing him and saying, "Look, we're gonna play you to fitness." And Amarim took.
I do think both players are in the wrong teams, though. I think Gyökeres would have suited us more because he runs at people from what he was doing at Sporting. And Sesko would have suited Arsenal more because they seem to obviously create more with their wingers than we do with our 10s and wing backs. But I still think Sesko is going to be a top quality striker in about a year or two. I already said I didn't expect him to do too much this season because to make him that player that we need, it's on the manager. Yeah. You're the one who needs to create the monster, like you did with Gyökeres. But yeah, I still think like even in the summer, I think we still need to go out and buy a second striker anyway. We can't rely on one striker. Get rid of Xerxes.
We have to get Mateta.
I think he's still.
I don't think we need
to score Isak though.
I don't think we need a Mateta type because we've got Sesko, who's that build. I'm looking for a Griezmann type striker because
Harry Kane.
A
Griezmann type.
A Griezmann profile player that I think we need. Like,
give me an
example. You've got Sesko already. That's the thing. I don't think there is any. That's the problem. There isn't. If you look at a Griezmann, who's had amazing G8 for Atletico, not really as Barca days, and he's still doing it now. I don't know what sort of Griezmann profile kind of player there is out there.
What about
Harry Kane? Harry Kane would be perfect. Harry Kane would be perfect because
I was just gonna say you're thinking Harry Kane, aren't you?
Yeah.
I knew he was dancing around it, brother.
Okay, let's be realistic. Obviously, we're not getting Harry Kane. How about Sir Bobby Charlton?
I see you there, Connie. I see what you're saying there. Okay,
but
exactly. Sir Bobby Charlton.
He don't want to come to us because Man United queried Madrid for him. It was I can't remember what journal reported it, but some of the bigger ones said that he doesn't want to go nowhere else other than Lyon because it's a straight loan. All the other clubs that are interested in want a buy option. They want a buy option.
Yeah.
What I can't remember. What was Bobby Charlton's number? Does anyone know?
Oh, you're talking about Sir Bobby. I just clocked. I only said Bobby Charlton. I was confused.
Yeah, because obviously he's nah, bro. I think he's quality, you know, Endrick. But
quality.
No. Ever since he got married, he's fallen off, man.
He used to wear number 9.
He got what's the word? Groomed. He was groomed. Allow him.
Yeah.
He wore 11 and
18, and his wife like 25. That's a bit like.
Just so you know, Pap, he wore 11 and 8, but like his iconic number is number 9. Sir Bobby Charlton.
And who's got the number 9? No one's got the number 9 at the minute, have they?
Where?
It was Rashford's number, no?
No, Rashford was 10.
Wait, Sesko didn't get 9?
But that number 9's cursed, man. I don't want a number 9.
No, Sesko likes number 30 something.
Unless it's an established, you know, like when you go.
I remember there's a shirt number that's vacant at the minute. It's either 9 or 10, but I heard the club said that they're saving it.
10, guys.
They said they're saving that.
Cunha got Rashford's card. Rashford's number, guys.
So I remember a couple of weeks ago they said that this is when we were linked to Harry Kane, and literally there was a report, I think it was from Fabrizio or Ben Jacobs, said that they're saving the number 9 number for something special.
Yeah. I don't want to get my hopes up, but you know, all roads
hate
lead
those
to
kind of stupid.
No, if it's someone special, you have to get it to Kane, bro. You have to get Kane in.
Yeah,
that reminds me back in the day when my parents says I'll get you something special at Christmas, bro. It never came. Why are we being played? January they should start buying players, bro. Huh?
What about Osimhen? You know, like that guy, like.
No, bots, you're not moving like these Nigerians twerking for Osimhen. Like, allow the guy.
No.
You don't want to come.
Nah.
He wants the money, bro. He's after his bag right now.
I think Osimhen, he's after his bag. That train, you know, like left the station a long time ago, bro. I don't want us to go back to Osimhen, bro. Victor's got his own agendas because I don't understand why he's choosing other leagues that are less. If he was really serious with like achieving something in football, you come to a club like United, you lower your wages.
Even Chelsea,
because
I think he's
Chelsea
bound,
exactly.
anyway.
Yeah. You know, I don't think he doesn't strike me like a person that's really, really interested in the
You're not
football.
gonna talk about my Nigerian like that. Have some respect.
Bro, shut up.
Have some respect on my
Who's
Nigerian.
this Nigerian talking? Who's this? Saying him.
Have some respect on my Nigerian.
Dr. Umo.
If you cannot pay the man, if you're broke, just say that.
Nigeria
If you're broke, just say that. If you're broke, just say that. If you're broke, just say that. Don't speak about Osman. You cannot
clearly your father Sir Jim Ratcliffe is broke. So why are you forcing it on us?
If you just say you're broke, listen, I understand. You cannot afford me. You cannot afford my guy. So let's leave it at that. We're not speaking about Osman.
Bro, those are
we can't afford him. We don't want to be able to afford him, bro.
Yeah,
you don't have the money.
Leave him in Turkey, bro. He's getting that Turkish.
Oh yeah. We getting paid in food in Turkey. I understand. Trust me. We'll have
get paid in Turkey, bro.
You've
done well, you're right as well, man.
He's getting you're getting a percentage of that salary, Omo.
Of course.
His agent.
He's the agent.
Okay, Professor. Then who do you think should wear the next? Who should be the next player to wear the number 9 shirt at Man United?
To tell you the truth, I don't know. It's Manchester United. I don't know. Like at this rate, I don't know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on at this rate.
There's a couple of shouts in the chat. Rashford number 9.
Rashford who?
CR7.
Rashford number 9.
Yeah.
Me.
Neil
I think.
Mope. Kenny Fan TV says Neil Mope.
My guy.
Guys, so what happened to that little man, Obi, from the weren't we like trying to ease him into the squad? This would be the perfect time.
Allow him, man. He's not ready.
Nah,
we went 1 for 2 with these these little prospects. We got one in heaven. Obi looks like he's the one that's not gonna make it. But it's all right, man. Like sometimes it's like it. You sign one player, it works out. Another one, it's not gonna work out your team. But hopefully we'll get some money for him.
What position does this kid play? The one that's coming, JJ whatever, who's making airwaves.
Gabriel.
Give him 4 years, bro.
Is a winger?
He still needs a few more. He's 14, isn't it?
So
like 15.
Let him stay up with where he is.
So, what prospects do we have in this youth team then? Like, we don't have a 19-year-old that can cover up front.
This is Doctor's speciality. Dr. Kani's asking about our prospects in the youth team.
Who we got?
We need
Doug.
Expensive.
Well, we have a lot of
Angle.
But Tycho Kone is back. Chido's there. JJ Gabriel's there. Shea Lacey. The Fletcher twins. I mean, you could talk about almost everyone. I'm still iffy about the goalkeepers we have. But aside from the Vite guy who's out on loan, Harry Amos is doing well. But I haven't really watched Sheffield Wednesday like that. And he did score his first goal, but they lost. So I don't know. I mean, he's good, but if he's on the losing team, what are we going to do? So we apparently my mic is low. Can you guys hear me now? Is it better?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So I mean, we have options, but can they handle Premier League football? That's the question.
So they're not really options if they can't handle
They're
Premier League.
options.
No.
That's exactly what I wanted to say. So it's like we don't have anything. We don't have any options.
Our options we
ain't got nothing.
We have options. They can play.
Harry Amas, who's not doing something but scored their first goal.
Listen. My thing is their options, but under this manager, there are no options.
Surely is an option, bro. We need a wing back.
When they play versus the likes of, they can start off playing versus the likes of Wolves, West Ham. They're
playing against adults in the whatever cup that is, that national cup. They're playing against adults.
Oh yeah, the PL2.
Yeah, they're being 2 and lost to 1, but like under what my manager wants to do, there ain't no option. I'm sorry.
I need to see Diego Leon play, man, because I really see this gap in wing back.
And he's still injured.
Leon
Diego needs confidence. He's not ready yet.
Yeah, He's not ready.
How's he not ready though? He looks like, if you see the
He's
guy,
not
he's
ready
built like
yet.
a man.
Don't tell me about how he looks. He ain't ready.
He looks like.
If you know that, how are you
I
gonna know if he's ready if you don't give him minutes? That's what I want
watched
to know.
him. I watched him. He ain't ready.
But
He's
like
not
when
ready
you
yet.
watch him, with the youngsters, you can tell that look, he's powerful. He's built like a tank.
But did you not see that run he made
okay.
when he
But
ran
listen,
all the way
Listen,
through
you
striker?
saw that
Yeah,
run,
but
you
listen,
didn't
but
watch
listen.
90 minutes of him or 60
But listen,
minutes of him.
you're
I don't
talking
look
about
at the
one
I look
run.
at the whole game. I look at his
Exactly.
work. I looked at a away game and he ain't ready. I'm sorry.
I also saw the other game he played the other day. He was drifting a lot inside. He had literally had a coach standing on the touchline, just making sure they're guiding him.
Yeah,
Leon. They're literally. He's literally had a coach.
They play over there.
You know,
don't rush him. And
don't watch the comps. Watch the whole game. That's when you can see that. Okay. Me, as soon as I watch the whole game, you know, I used to come here and advocate for him. But when I watched him the whole game, I was like, I just shut up. I was like, oh, okay, I see it. I think he needs more work.
Do you know that they play 4-2-3-1 over there? And he wanted to come over here and all of a sudden play wing back where he'll be solely by himself. He ain't ready. Now, do not trust my manager.
Man, it's sad when you see,
not
you
your
know,
manager.
talents from like Arsenal and City, like O'Reilly, guys like Skelly breaking into the team. We look at our team, bro. Where's our talent? Like, we're forcing even putting
They're
Fletcher
gonna
on
come.
this bench.
You had your talent, but you saw what the manager did. Manager said he wasn't ready. You had Kobe Mino. You heard what he said. He ain't ready.
I think it's more like he's not ready to deliver what he wants for that particular position. But the player is ready.
Not
Like
just
we can't
that,
be
but he
talking
doesn't
about
want to be.
him not being
He doesn't
ready.
want to be premature with it. You know, he doesn't want to be premature with it, and I think he understands the weight of Manchester United, and he doesn't want to put that on 16, 17, 18-year-olds. Because JJ Gabriel could probably easily come and join the senior team, but he knows what that kind of pressure is. And if he has one bad game, then the whole team, this fan base will just descend.
You know what they need to do, Doc? They need to send JJ Gabriel to the other club that Ineos owns.
Is it Nice?
Whatever it's called. The other club, whatever.
Yeah.
Bro, we don't need
boats.
No.
If Ruben was coaching back in the day, we would not have players like Rooney coming out. We'd never known a Rooney, bro. The way things are going, bro. I'm telling you, because those guys were coming out.
Rooney was
16,
built like a man.
you know.
Did you see him
but
at 16?
No, but that's the same build as like this Diego Leon guys.
No.
But like
they're two different.
But what I'm trying to say is that,
disagree.
like, Doc, there's no player who's under the age of 20 that I've seen that this guy has given a chance to. That's what I'm saying. He just doesn't mess with youngsters.
I feel like
even Aiden Heaven,
I feel
bro.
like he will, and he's not ready. He's just not ready yet.
Second Martinez comes back.
He's not ready,
You might as
bro.
well just loan out.
He
Heaven,
doesn't know
bro.
how to use them.
He's
He
not
doesn't
touching
just
grass.
know how to. I think he's not. Yeah, I think he's scared to take risks. You know, I think he's just scared to take risks that he's not picking youngsters because he wants to go with the.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know what to do with JJ. He used Cheeto last year. He didn't know what to do with him. Minor, you don't know what to do with Minor. You cannot use Minor to best of a business. So I'm sorry. So I don't want Minor playing under him at all.
So why not use Chido again? That's what I mean. Chido already
in the Prem, and for
Chido
now
ain't
he
it,
needs wins. The wins are more.
It's not about Chido and it.
You
It's just
need
like you
wins.
had him and you
So-
had him in his first year. You didn't know what to do with him. It is what it is.
No,
That's
we need
simple
the
as that.
wins. The wins are more important. So he's trying to play to get points right now. So
Okay,
if
you're
we're
supposed to
comfortably
get
at
points.
second,
Don't
he
be
can do
parliamentary
whatever he
settings,
wants.
guys.
Connie, can you please moderate the stream? You and Doc, can you moderate the stream? I'm taking a phone call, a work call, real quick. Just
no worries.
Parliamentary settings, guys.
Parliamentary
There's a lot
settings,
of
guys.
good players out there, but it's okay. This manager doesn't know what to do with them. It's okay.
But yeah, that's what I was saying. That I haven't seen him like work with any kids below the age of like 21. Okay, Dogu just came in. Dogu is like 23, right? So it's a little bit on the older side. But it seems as though like Ruben is just sort of scared to take risks, you know? Because I don't understand why you cannot play Chido when you played him last season. You can't tell me he played last season. So now you might as well, even when the team has improved better, you might as well bring him like last 15 minutes with better players like Mbeumo and Cunha, and Ahmad. I think you do something. You remember when he got on, when he was coming on for Rasmus Højlund, when we were saying that he's doing much better in like 15 minutes than what Rasmus did in the whole 75 or something like that last season.
Yes.
So I don't understand why we don't have these kind of attacking options. And Zexi as well, like, okay, we really need to talk about Ruben on maybe on a different stream, but we have to have an honest discussion,
I've already come to understand, like, bro, my man cannot use youths. It is what it is. Leave it at that. Don't complicate things.
Yeah. No, I totally hear you. Where's Pav? Is Pav gone? Tell me, bro, like, Professor, so what's the story? Where do you see okay, Doc is there as well. Okay. Let's talk about the next two fixtures after the international break. Who are we facing again?
We're facing Everton and hold on, let me check the other one.
Yeah, check the next three fixtures and see if they are winnable or what. Like, somebody needs to go to the hairdressers, Is that guy becoming our
We're facing Everton. We're facing Everton at home, Palace away, and West Ham at home.
5 in a row, bro. That has to be 5 in a row.
2 out of 3, maybe 2 wins.
It has
and
to be 5 in a row. No, it has to be 5 in a row. This next run of fixtures is probably our most winnable run of fixtures.
Yeah.
Till the end of the season, if we're winning 5. I think.
Because
maybe the Wolves Leeds run, but this should be 5. Look at that. Yeah. Everton, Palace, both. I mean, Everton.
Palace would be tricky. Can be tricky.
Palace would be tricky, but if we're in, we turn up, we can beat them. West Ham home, that should be a win. Wolves away, that should be a win. And then Bournemouth at home, our home form's good.
That would be tricky.
So I think the hardest game will be the Palace away.
It's actually not bad.
Palace and Bournemouth, right?
If we beat Palace away, I think we can do the 5 from 5. But it's just like United not bottling these easy games as well, because we like the Forest result. We just win draw. Like, we need to cut out these draws and just like play like we're fighting for a title. Just win the games like we need to. So I hope we do.
Yeah. That guy needs to get his hair cut. Is he becoming the kryptonite or what? Like,
that 5 in a row is not easy. That, and I'm looking at it. Everton is not.
What was he thinking? Because now every time we're playing a game, we're thinking about winning 5 games in a row, man.
I mean, I'm not looking at 5. I look at 3 at a time, because it seems like Magic, he can't do 3 in a row. We know that for a fact now from what we see. And Everton is not part of it. Palace is not going to be easy. West Ham, I don't know. Didn't they just win their last game?
Yeah. They drew.
I think they won. They won back-to-back games.
Really?
Was it Leeds? Yeah, they beat Leeds and was it Newcastle? So they've got a new manager.
Their back-to-back game is Burnley and Newcastle. And they played
Burnley. They played. My bad. Yeah, Burnley.
Bournemouth had the same record as 5-3-3. But they've lost 2 in a row against Aston Villa and City. So
if they come to Old Trafford, we should slap them, man. Let's be honest. Like, I don't want to entertain this chat about new manager bounce.
Our home record's 4-0-1.
4-5, innit?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Bournemouth is 1-2-3 away. What's Palace? Palace is 2-1-2 away. Everton's 1-1-3 away. Okay.
Yeah, I told we can, even if we don't win all, we might. There's one where we're gonna draw, and that one is most likely the Palace game. Because away at the Palace ground.
So far, the manager has figured out to draw games, so that's a bonus.
But you know what? This is the same thing Sir Alex said, like, in the Champions League. It kind of applies to Prem. Win your home games and the difficult away games. You can afford to draw them, but you just got to beat the easy teams in these leagues. Beat the Wolves, beat the West Hams of this world, beat the Bournemouths at home. And then if we draw away to Palace, it's not the worst result in the world. You know, if we
Yeah,
get
so
4 wins and 1 draw, that's what, 13
I'm
points?
looking.
That's
I'm
great.
looking
That's
at our record. Our last 5 games versus Palace, and they beat us 3 out of the 5 times, and we beat them once in the Carabao Cup, and then we drew once.
but the
But
thing with this
last
Palace
season,
side, go on.
it was horrible. Because you remember, it was 2-0, then the draw, then the 4-0. Then that was the year we won the FA Cup. And they beat us 1-0 for that.
Yeah, I'll just say with this Palace side, we can't really take them the same as previous years because obviously they're in Europe. So,
Yeah.
like the game against Brighton, they looked very tired, and when they play us, I don't know what's the day they play us.
That's one thing that could give us the benefit. I see what you mean. Obviously,
Yeah,
you
so
have to see on the
they'll
day,
be
but we can have a benefit from that. Especially, do they have to
yeah.
travel?
I'm not sure, but
The game
I
That
think there'll
would
be a
pay a big
European
factor as
fixture
well.
We are the ones
that
traveling.
week. So yeah, that's the benefit we have against like a Palace. We'll have fresher legs. We will have a week off as well between that Everton game, and then and then I think that West Ham game is a midweek fixture. So yeah, man, this is it. We've just got to take advantage of not being in Europe and make the extra time on the training ground count.
But my question is, next season, God willing, we're gonna be in Europe, right? Are we going to be able to handle both Europe and Champions League or Europe and Premier League, under Amorim? Because clearly last season we were horrible. We were great in the European League till the final, but we were horrible in the Premier League. So can we do both at the same time under Amorim? That's my question.
They think it depends on how my manager Tats could adapt. And so far, he hasn't worked this season because every second half is another story. Because when it comes second half, the team adapts, they start playing more football, and we just crumble every single time. So it's up to what my manager can do.
Wait, do I sense a anti-Amorim around this panel?
Well, you know,
like, Professor Omo is definitely anti-Amorim. Because contrary to
I don't like this manager. Like, I don't know why.
If Professor Omo saw Amorim in person, he's shaking his hand.
I'm not shaking
exactly, bro.
First, I'm like, why your second half? Why is it like that?
Begging for a selfie, bro.
Yeah.
Like, why your second half like that? I'm asking the real question. I'm not these journalists they paid for.
What's the question? What's your question again?
I'm like, why is that every second half your team is so lax? Every second half.
Every second half. You know what? Like, what could be the cause of that? If we're being honest,
it's tactical discipline. Because the team, like, again, Tottenham in the first half they had no touches in our boxes. Second half, I think they had like 11 touches in our boxes. Like it does like something.
But
if that have
to come to Amorim's defense, bro, like if you look at the squad that we have when we have a bench, it's usually like a downgrade, bro. So and the players
we have like
and the play. Let me finish just a second. And the players that come in, most of them have very much sharpness, bro, because we have less games, and he can only pick the team that he kind of trusts to do the job in the first half. But obviously, he will need to shuffle it up, and when he does that, obviously the team drops its intensity because the players that are coming on do not have much sharpness. You know, you saw Mazarawi. Since when? I've never seen Mazarawi be that bad since we signed him. Never. You know. So I think you can't really. He just needs. What we can say is that he needs to just find a way of rotating a bit of the squad so that some of the players have much sharpness, or go to Dubai and play some games at least once a week or something. Because this match.
Go ahead. No, lend your point, and then I want to respond to that actually.
Yeah, because this match, lack of match sharpness is going to cost us, because every time, that's why you see that in the second half we drop off. The players that started well, obviously tire a little bit, and then when you try to replace them, you're replacing them with somebody that's not
Pretty
sharp
in the
enough
game, like
exactly. You know, so you can't really. We have to find a way to get these players to play some games. Even when Martinez comes, Martinez going to be sharp. Martinez doesn't kick the ball in how long? You know, taking him to Argentina won't help. You train with them intensively. Yeah, cool. He won't play a game. He'll come back here, train with us at Carrington. He still won't be ready. You know. So go ahead.
The club needs to figure something out. You're precisely right about this. Is like, I feel like the one, anytime any manager is 3-0 up, you're supposed to put players in your team to see out the game, and at least if they're going to concede, is 3-1. You know. But what happened versus, was it Everton? I can't even remember which. No, not Everton. It was when we're 3-0 up, and then from there, like, we concede to Brighton. It must have been Brighton. Yeah, it's like that was just like crazy to just see how criminal our subs are. And I went on that journey as well, trying to figure out why are we still, you know, like seeing this pattern happen over and over again, where anytime we bring in the subs, we look worse. And I think our first 11 gets to practice, and they're the only people that get to practice, the people that are chosen. And then, so that means as a sub, you're literally going to be so cold in a matter of like 3 weeks. Some people like Kobe, like, let's actually just like say, for example, just look at the number of total minutes that say Kobe Mainoo has played, for example. You know, let's see, minutes played this season. It's like 100. He's had 7 Premier League appearances, Kobe Mainoo, this season.
Yeah, a little 20 here, 30 there.
Right? But all that doesn't mean nothing if it's like, it's just like you're literally like, you're getting like, you know, in 2 weeks, you would have played 40 minutes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 20 and 45 minutes. Including that Grimsby game. The manager doesn't rate him. That's how I see it. The manager doesn't rate him. The manager doesn't rate him, Xerxes, at all. And he's okay.
Which of our players are going on international duty, bots?
De Ligt for sure. Let's see. Obviously, the usual Africans. All the Africans are going.
Oh my God. Brian is playing in the qualifiers.
Yeah.
Would Sasko be going?
I think he's injured, so probably not.
Sesko is injured. I don't think he'll go. But obviously, Casemiro and Cunha, they're out.
Yeah.
Ugarte is going to go as well. Ugarte definitely goes. He always goes.
These players, some of these games are friendlies, so then
I think our keeper as well has been called up, right? Am I?
He has to be.
I think our keeper has been called up as well.
He has to be. Big up Obs in the building.
But Lisandro Martinez go.
Yeah, he's going. He's going to train.
Yeah.
They need him to just improve. Yeah, just for training.
Yeah.
They feel as though that environment gives him a little bit of a boost.
Which means Amaran's going down Dubai for a little 2-week vacation right now, but
bro,
he ain't worrying about football.
Bro, Papi, imagine like he's doing all that and we're here arguing with Umo.
You feel me?
That's crazy, bro.
A nice little vacation down in Dubai, relaxing, you know,
chilling by the beach, red wine, you know. relaxing, living the life.
SLD, what's this picture that you have? Hold on a second.
Damn, he caught you on the Asian slip too. Damn.
SLD, that's foul, bro.
I'm not displaying on Friday at 4 p.m. UK time, but anything Sunday.
The moment I see you, SLD. It's on site, bro. Okay, Obs, what are you saying? Big up, bro. Thanks for joining the stream as well. What are you saying? Welcome, Obs.
Look, you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Evening. Just a quick one. It's just a thing about the lack of minutes for the players. Like I think Doctor was saying earlier, she doesn't know if we can handle Europe, but for me, Europe is essential. Like even if it's Europa or Conference League, because then we wouldn't be having these issues with Maino, Xerxes. They'd be getting some playing time. Like this one game a week is killing me, and it's also killing the players that aren't starting as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we need Europe, because even that Brighton one was a good example of where he made the 3 subs. It made sense, but he got slated because everything went to shit, and it's probably because he didn't have game time. They weren't up to the pace of the game. Mm-hmm. So I think if they were playing games, that wouldn't have happened. So I think Europe is it's non-negotiable.
People underestimate the value of game time, because you remember when we started to see the best of Xerxes was after he got a run of games, and then he got in some form, and now he's not making people, putting Saliba and Gabriel on a spliff. Like he was actually like, people get serious confidence from building a rhythm, and I feel like Kobbie Mainoo is also one of those people. That's why when he comes in, he just looks like, oh man, he's a little slower, or he's a little not up to pace with things, and it's just lack of rhythm and sharpness. Because there's being fit, running a treadmill, whatever, doing the drills, that's a different story.
It's always posting training and gym videos all the time.
Yeah, all he wants. He ain't get on that pitch.
Yeah. But you know what happens? You know what happens when you are like a pro like that when it comes to these sports, right?
Yeah.
When you have got a lot of, when you get game time.
Yeah.
When you start playing, you stop thinking about what to do. It just comes automatic. You know what I mean? It just has to happen. You know. But if you lack sharpness, you want to start thinking like, oh, now I need to turn, but it's too late. The person, like, look at even just like what happened to our man in midfield. What's his name?
Who?
Ugarte.
Ugarte.
If you look at Ugarte, like sometimes these days, he kind of like sort of is absent-minded when he makes these errors sometimes. As well, like
that's Omar's favorite player.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not his fault. He wants to do something, but his body is not really reacting to that because of lack of sharpness, you know? So, yeah, we need to find a way to get these guys to play extra games, to be honest. Like,
all I'm saying is the Riyadh Cup. We're saying we're proposing the Saudi Arabian Cup that they were talking about a few weeks ago.
Definitely. We should get into that cup, for real.
Get some bread while you're getting chopped.
We're going to get bread while you're getting chopped.
What's the dates of the cup?
Well, I don't know about the dates. But,
I'm not sure about the dates.
But
we can check it up.
Yeah,
we don't play enough football, so I say let's go for it myself. Like, you know, so
yeah,
I'm with it.
Yeah,
some money, a cheeky cup, you know.
Right, and it was like 3 times as much as what we made in Asia. You guys remember our postseason tour?
Yeah, Saudi pays, but
yeah,
Saudi will definitely pay.
For real. So,
but the only thing
because having United there, it's going to generate funds, so they know. So they were paying a ridiculous. It was 100 mil or something like that if we participate. Yeah. I think it was broken into like 60 for that, 60 for the next games or something. Yeah. So, bro, sorry I cut you short, brother, but you can go on.
No, that's all good. That's all good. No, I was just gonna say the only thing I would say is, so Xerxes, this might be Xerxes' time to now shine, hopefully, with Sesko maybe sidelines for a bit. But Mainoo's problem is like a special problem I don't see if Aaron stays. I can't see how he gets in the pitch.
You see the vision.
Nah, he will get in the pitch. He will get in the pitch. He's second after Bruno. Bruno is not
that says it all.
Bro, if they tell you you're second after Bruno, it's like they tell you, bro, like
he's not
like you gotta wait for that leap year, bro, for you to go get your present.
Exactly.
Bro. Like that leap year, bro.
All the time. You have to wait for the other guy to retire for you to be promoted. It just happens all the time.
Yeah, bro. Even if I was Kobe, the way I know myself, I'll be fuming. I swear, I'll be fuming as well. Like Bruno, he's a captain, and the dude never wants to get injured or rest.
He will get
like who loves football that much, bro? Like
will eventually get injured, but it can't continue forever. Come on. Like eventually there'll be something that'll
bro, these Portuguese, there's something in the water, bro. Like look at Dalot. He never gets injured. Look at Ronaldo, bro.
Well, yeah, right. Dalot maybe sometimes he gets injured, but like Ronaldo is.
But even when he gets injured, Dalot, it doesn't stay out. It doesn't go out for too long. You know, like
it's not like a whole. A whole
exactly.
not a whole season.
Yeah,
2/3 of a season.
Tell me, the Portuguese players are usually like physically fit, bro. Like they hardly get injured. You know.
Interesting.
So. Yeah, Kobe. For me, actually, I would recommend Kobe to go to Napoli.
Bro, there's already a maestro over there. Oh, you mean because he's injured? Because you mean De Bruyne is injured?
Yeah, bro, De Bruyne is out, and then it's a good way to play with De Bruyne because De Bruyne was not finishing the games, and they'll definitely play Kobe. You know?
Yeah.
They'll definitely play Kobe. And then look at how Scotty just like Scott McTominay changed his hairstyle, he changed the whole bro. He looked like a guy stepping out of a mafia, like a mafia movie, bro. Like he's got the
whole makeover.
Bro, whole makeover, bro. Like the suit.
Nick Cannon and Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Yeah, bro. Like I was like, Scott.
That's funny, young buddy. That's funny.
Bro, that was unrecognizable, Scott, bro. Like
what you were saying, Doctor?
I said Scott is living his best life in Italy. Maybe Italian football, depending on the team, maybe better on for Kobe on loan. And he won't be the first. He won't be the first United player to go out on loan to Italy because Dalot has done it before. He went to Italy, came back. Højlund is there in Napoli, living his best life. Lukaku went to Napoli. Scott went to Napoli. Plenty of United players leave United and go to Italy and have great careers. So,
of course, Doc. Like, should I give you a hint why? Number uno. First of all, the Manchester rainy weather.
What's up with the rainy weather?
You good?
You ever heard these Stoke saying? You ever played football on a Tuesday night in Stoke?
Yeah, I've heard that.
So it's Monday night,
bro.
It's Monday night. Sorry, you do it on a Monday night.
On a Monday night, sorry, yeah.
Manchester
is not too far from Stoke.
Papi, homeboy moved from fish and chips to pasta, bro, and red wine for dinner. Chill. Cigar when you win the league, bro.
That's good living can be, you know.
Exactly, bro.
And you wanted to suffer here? Let me enjoy.
Tailor-made suits, bro. They're bringing the original Dolce Gabbana from the real family, not the store manager, the cousin. The cousin of Valentino and what is one coming? Hey, Scotty, you know, Major League Cape and all that, bro. You play good football. I'll do the same.
I'm happy he's enjoying himself.
Me too. I was happy for Scotty, I swear.
And if you ever been to Italy, you know how good the food is over there. I've been to Rome, probably one of the best food I've ever eaten in my life. It's just so simple, but the ingredients are just incredible. It's special. It's something to experience. put it in a
Yo,
budget.
have you, speaking of the way you said it, bro, have you seen that video of this guy, I think from Congo, who was bragging about his shoes?
Mm-mm.
So there's a big interview, they're asking, like, where you buy your shoes from? Like, these shoes, I buy most of these shoes in Italy. Oh, Italy. The guy was interviewing him, surprised. Nice. So you go to Italy? Yes, I go to Paris. That's why I buy. Oh, bro. Crazy. I swear. You should see. You should see it, bro. I felt, when it's in this cat and your skin folk. So, bro, I felt embarrassed.
You felt embarrassed. When you're like,
what are you doing? Exactly.
SLD says he's seen that video. That's funny.
You see that video? It's a funny one. You should check it out, boys.
Let's finish up.
Is that internally at Man United they feel there is not going to be a super long injury, so not 6, 7, 8 months. Not that kind of injury. That's the feeling of Manchester United. It's going to take some time. Of course, it's not going to be ready tomorrow morning, but not going to be a super long injury. And that's obviously an important news, an important impact also on Manchester United strategies. Because Ruben Amorim, after the game, they had a draw against Tottenham, and Ruben Amorim said, let's see also the injury of Šeško. We have some players going for AFCON, and then there is the injury of Šeško that might impact the January transfer window for Man United. Well, obviously, in case of long injury, maybe season over, in that case, Man United had to consider something for the January transfer window. Now, the expectation, according to my information, internally, Man United feel that the injury is not super serious. It's not going to be super long. It's going to take some time. Again, it's not a short one, but not going to take super long. And that's important.
How big can you get, Fabrizio?
Let's wait for Manchester United statement, but that's
he never.
Just one.
What did you say,
bro? But
he's never straightforward. He talks like an African uncle.
He's like, it's not gonna be long, but it's also not gonna be short.
Bro, this confirms to me the injury is fake, bro. They're like, you need some easy, dog. What kind of question is that? How can you fake an injury? That's the easiest thing to do.
Just say you're in pain. Come on, dog. Pain is subjective.
First question.
Pain is subjective. Just say you're in pain. You can't say nothing about that.
Some reports of maybe Rasmus Højlund can come back to Man United from Napoli loan to cover Šeško injury. No. Rasmus.
No.
Wait, why am I listening to Fabrizio?
Questions. In England, some reports of maybe Rasmus Højlund can come back to Man United from Napoli loan to cover Šeško injury. No. Rasmus Højlund doesn't have any recall clause into his contract at Napoli with Manchester United for the loan. So there is no recall clause. And also, Højlund feels as a Napoli player, not as a Man United player on loan. Højlund 100% feels as a Napoli player. Napoli have all the intentions to
keep him in Italy.
On a permanent
coming back.
We feel he's a Napoli player as well.
Transfer from Man United, so with an obligation to buy. There is an obligation to buy clause. Man United expect to receive 50 million euros for Højlund, and they're not planning to have the player back at the club. So at the moment, the situation is completely quiet about that. Nothing expected in terms of movements for Rasmus Højlund, apart from what happens with Benjamin Šeško. And then there is also many questions on Joshua Zirkzee. Obviously, guys, this injury of Šeško can be also a news linked to Joshua Zirkzee. When I was telling you, Ruben Amorim doesn't want Kobbie Mainoo and Joshua Zirkzee to go in January because he believes that between the AFCON and all the other things, there is going to be some need for these players to have more regular game time. So there is going to be movement.
This is what AI said in the chat, by the way. Shout out to you. What's his name again? Where is he at?
Artificial intelligence.
AI gonna kill ya. No. Our member in the community, he says, with Šeško out for 5 weeks, move Cunha up front, Bruno into left attacking mid, and Mainoo into central midfield.
No.
Why?
The manager doesn't play to the midfield.
No, but like clearly, if Bruno goes up, there's space.
I would love to see Bruno in the tan, but do I see him actually being in the tan? Yes.
Is 5 weeks confirmed?
Well, no, this is AI gonna kill yours prediction.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, it's just a little prediction.
Fabrizio just
His
said
opinion.
it might be long, it might be short.
For the situation of these players. But for sure, they want to play. Maino wants to play, and Zirze want to play. For Zirze, some calls already started, as I told you. West Ham, Roma, several clubs have started calling. But now let's see how long is going to take the injury for Šeško. Yes. Again, let me repeat, it's not going to be a super long one, according to my information, but it can still take some time. And so Man United will try to discuss with Joshua Zirze and his agents after they know exactly when Benjamin Šeško will be ready. Because Zirze has always been considered as an important player by Ruben Amorim, can play as number 9, can play as number 10 behind the strikers, so considered as a really important player and also very appreciated internally at the club. Also, guys, just a quick point on Manchester United. Jadon Sancho. Sancho is on loan at Aston Villa, but don't forget that his contract is due to expire at the end of the season in 2026. Man United have an option to extend, but it's very likely to see the player leaving Manchester United on a free in summer 2026 instead of extending his contract for one more season and having to pay a very big salary to Jadon Sancho. So it's still not something decided or directly communicated to Jadon Sancho or his camp. But internally at Manchester United, they feel that having Jadon Sancho in this situation, so out of contract, can be the opportunity to part ways at the end of the season, to accept that Sancho won't be part of the project at Manchester United, rather than giving him one more year contract, a very big salary. He's on a very, very important salary. And so for Man United, probably doesn't make any sense, also because they didn't receive permanent transfer proposals for Sancho in the summer, only loans from Italy, from Turkey, from England, and he ended up at Aston Villa. Final point I want...
Do you even think Sancho thinks, we are thinking about extending, triggering it? Like, well, who in the right mind would think that?
I'm not gonna lie though. I've been looking at the Julian Alvarez situation, and I would take him in a heartbeat. Would he come? I don't think so, no. But that's somebody I would look at. But the thing is, where would he play, on the 10 or up top? So we don't really need another 10.
Well, let's pull off Ekitike Isop type situation. Let's have Šeško and Alvarez. I'd be, oh my god. Okay,
I would love that.
To touch just quickly, guys, is about Julian Alvarez. Many questions on Julian Alvarez. He did an interview with L'Equipe, and in this interview, Julian Alvarez said, I'm happy at Atletico Madrid. My focus is on Atletico Madrid. Paris Saint-Germain was a topic before joining Atletico Madrid. There were conversations with PSG, and that's absolutely true. PSG wanted Julian Alvarez, but the deal didn't work. And also important to say, he said about Barcelona, I see many things in the media in Spain, but nothing else. So his focus is on Atletico de Madrid. I can guarantee that Julian Alvarez is only thinking on Atletico de Madrid at the moment, and is only focused on this season. Try to win titles with Atletico de Madrid and arrive at the World Cup in the best way possible. These are the two main focus for Julian Alvarez. Then the future is a topic where the doors are not closed from Julian Alvarez. That's the reality, but it's not a topic for today. Julian doesn't want to start any conversation for today. It's a topic that we will see later on. Let's see if in summer 2026 or even later. This might also depend on the World Cup, on the timing, obviously, for the summer, but that's the situation for Julian Alvarez. It's important to clarify, but the doors are not closed. And so, guys, let me hear your thoughts on all these stories from Šeško to Højlund.
Guys, just pause a sec, bro.
Your feeling on Liverpool manager, and then Julian Alvarez. Your opinion?
All right.
But, so I have a question. I'm a bit, I just came out of this cave. I leave your call home. What's the story with Alvarez? Is his contract coming to an end or what?
It's the Fabrizio waffle that he's focused on Atletico, but in the future, there's a door that could be open. But that was the update. That's what I got from Fabrizio, unless somebody else understood differently.
So it was just out of the blue. Fabrizio just threw in a Julian.
It was something a couple of weeks ago where I think he wants to challenge for more titles, and he doesn't think that Atletico is challenging for titles.
Yeah.
That's where it all kicked off.
Winner,
that's where it all kicked off, and so it was looking like he was trying to push a move Barca. I think Barca was maybe looking at him, but
United. You better go to Barcelona and pack it up.
Yeah, Barcelona, go replace Lewandowski. And
I just said that I would like to take him at United. Yeah, I know he won't come, but I was just saying I would take him.
Yeah, it'd be awesome at United.
Yo, Young, don't underestimate our pool, bro. You're talking about Manchester United.
I get it.
You're talking about Manchester United.
Manchester United we're talking
about.
But just on that video, see, I think Fabrizio should stick to tweeting. Like, that video was pure waffle.
Right?
It was
Bro, Sancho ain't coming back, which we all know. He said Sesko's injury is not serious, which we all know. He says Alvarez is focused on Atletico and may want to like leave later, which is like so obvious, bro.
I would bet everybody on this panel that is gonna repeat everything he said today another day.
Yes.
In about a month or two's time, he's gonna repeat it all.
Bro, Fabrizio, have you noticed how Fabrizio phrases big money contracts? He's like he's on an important contract.
Who's
to read the picture.
Big up. Who's this? By the way,
that's you.
No,
that's
but
you.
Yeah, it's Barcelona.
Who is the person?
Who's behind this?
Nasty work. No, don't go anywhere. Where are you going?
I'm gonna
unmute yourself and speak. Coward, you ran away. The person ran away. It's SLD.
Yeah, I back that.
SLD,
I
you
back
want to
that
hear your
comment.
voice.
That's definitely SLD.
Big up, NN.
What is NN?
So what's
is
your
here?
problem? Because every
What's
time
up,
I come
NN?
here,
You
ask
having
what
a
I'm
good
doing.
day
So
today?
what really is your problem?
Nah,
Let's get it out of the way.
how's your day?
Yeah, let's
No,
get
no,
it.
no.
He lost this week.
No, you didn't.
Sorry, you drew. You didn't get a win. Listen.
No, how's your day today?
Chelsea are crap, but we're second. We're crap, but we're second. How are we second? How are we above you? So crap.
You out here.
Did you get that girl's number?
These guys running from title challenge.
How are we?
But they were okay.
Hey, one at a time.
Is
Who's
that
talking?
Rafa
Who's
Haven?
talking?
Let me talk because I can't hear everyone. Let me talk because the doctor wanted to call me out my name. There's no
Why you
reason for you
blushing?
to address me like this. I'm here friendly. I'll come on here on good vibes. Nice to see you all. You know, I just want to know how you guys are doing. That's all. That's what I'm coming for. Good vibes. But then you want to
Hey,
talk harshly
Kenny
about me.
Fan
So
TV,
now I have to ask you
they lost
questions.
to us too.
I have to ask you why in not even one season, in less than one season, Alejandro Garnacho has more goals than Mason Mount has had 3 in Man United. That's what I have to ask you. Why does Mason Mount have less GA than Alejandro Garnacho? Why does Mason Mount have less GA than Alejandro Garnacho?
Doctor, we can't hear you.
That's what I want to know.
Out here popping your chest.
That's what I want to know. Listen, Doc. Listen. All we can hear is static. All we can hear is static. All I'm hearing is
He's cooking
static.
salmonella, mate. Yeah, that's what he's cooking. Salmonella. Food poisoning.
He's a very fashionable person.
Yes.
And he does his shopping in Italy.
You do the shopping in Italy?
Yes.
You go over to Italy to buy the shoes?
Yes.
Where?
Madrid.
Madrid?